Hi, my name is John Piekos. I'm Vice President of Engineering at VoltDB. I'm also the Chief Security Officer. VoltDB Engineering is a Scrum organization, and what that means is we have 2-week sprints. We release every other sprint. We just released version 7, January 2017. Very sustained pace. We're always producing new versions of VoltDB. So what Innovation Week does is gives us a brief amount of time, 1 week per quarter, where engineers can work on a self-directed project. Something that might be interesting to them, some new technology, perhaps they want to explore R, or perhaps they would like to explore Kubernetes or Docker, or perhaps they may want to work on a benchmark or sample application. Anything technology related, they're free to work on. One of the great things about Innovation Week is that the engineers get a chance to present to the whole company. Now this involves presenting people in marketing, people in sales, people in finance, and the engineers. So when you present, you need to also consider the audience. And it's a great opportunity for speaking to a diverse audience about VoltDB technology. Often we see some of these projects find their way back into the product roadmap and actually get released. Most recently, we had some Innovation Week work on user-defined functions. That was last summer. We've been working on it for the last couple quarters and expect to see that in the product later on this year. One of the projects being worked on this week is to improve the memory footprint of replicated tables. Now in VoltDB, replicated tables are replicated on each partition. So if you have a machine that you've partitioned into, let's say, 25 partitions, you might have 25 copies of this replicated table. Normally this isn't a problem. Replicated tables are generally small. They might be zip codes, or they might lookup tables, or some sort of fixed size table. But what we're seeing lately is some customers have very, very large replicated tables. Now having 25 times a very large table uses a large memory footprint. So one of the engineers is working on a way to make a replicated table 1 per node versus 1 per site. This introduces a lot of technical complexities to VoltDB, given that we are a shared nothing lockless implementation of a relational database. Now you're going to have one table with many partitions referencing that. So there's a little bit of locking and coordination that has to be added to get that big memory savings. One of the exciting things about this week's Innovation Week is that we have summer interns. We have 5 interns from some of the major universities across the country, Carnegie Mellon, Tufts, etc. And it's always great to see these young, intelligent minds drilling into a bit of VoltDB technology and presenting it to the company. Past years, the interns have actually won the iPad and gotten voted the best project. So we're pretty excited to see them this week and look forward to seeing the rest of the presentations as well.